Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Commerce Lab by Ecomcy, the place everything related to Amazon FBA and e-commerce. My name is Vincenzo Toscano, founder and CEO of Ecomcy, and today we bring you Priyanka Bohra, and she's the director of marketing and business partnerships at Sellerapp, which is actually all-in-one platform for Amazon sellers. I mean, this tool does everything for you, has amazing features, and I can't wait to see what Priyanka is gonna tell us today around what are the things you can do with this tool to help you scale your Amazon business further. So, Priyanka, it's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you for coming. How you doing?
Pleasure is all mine, Vincenzo, and it's great to be here. I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Hope the same for you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for coming. I think I have seen what your tool does, and my team has played around with the tool, and the feedback I got is amazing. So I can't wait to see all the things we're gonna be discussing today. I mean, we know there are so many tools out there in the space, and I think podcasts like this gives the chance for people like you from the team of the tool to highlight why your tool is unique. And I think for sure we need to bring this out into the space because I think you guys do some unique stuff in the space, and I think it's super important that Amazon sellers learn from it. However, before we jump into that, I want to start a little bit with you, Priyanka. I usually like to start a little bit with the background of the guest
Mhm.
of my episode, and I want to understand how Priyanka got into the commerce space and how you landed actually in the seller app team. And let's go from there. Yeah.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely. I know it's a great, interesting space to be in first and foremost. But prior to this, I was actually into the financial field. I was into financial services. I have over about 8, 9 years of work experience in different geographies, working with cross-functional, very diverse teams in Singapore, Dubai, and then the US. So I've worked with big firms like Prudential, Morgan Stanley, TD Ameritrade, which was my last stint in the US. So
Oh,
a majority of my work experience for almost 11 years, 8 out of those 11 years has been in financial services and
wow.
portfolio management. So I had nothing to do with e-commerce or marketing, far and far, so. But after having moved back to my home country, which is in India, we had we had a firm called Opal Advertising and Marketing.
Hmm.
So I headed that team. I got into, that space. I developed an interest for it. I did an online course, from a renowned, reputed university here in digital marketing and applied analytics, and that's where I found an opportunity to work with Sellerapp, and then there's been no looking back since then. So very, very excited to be in this space. I think it's a very small fraternity. However, it's really emerging and growing and evolving, and there's so much to learn in it. Every single day, I'm learning something new. So it keeps us
Yeah.
going, right? I mean, it's still small, but yet very big in its own way. So
Yeah,
very
100%. I think the e-commerce space, I mean, is every single day when I wake up, I don't want to see my emails or my team chat because I need something new came up, a new rule,
some
a
new
new
updates, some
strategy.
new
Oh
announcements,
my
new
God, yeah.
controversies, constantly
So
rapidly changing. Yes.
yeah, but at the same time, it makes it interesting and engaging because there are some things out there that is more rotating every single day, and the fact that every single day there's something new, I think it's actually makes it very fun, right? So
That
that's
that
actually
doesn't
yeah.
it kills like the monotonous. So it's no more monotonous anymore. So it's killed the monotonies, which is good, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise you'll be
Now,
bored.
yes. So let's start now talking about Seller App. I mean, you guys, the growth I have seen from Seller App is amazing. So first of all, congrats on that. All the awards you guys are getting, certifications, all of that is amazing. And I want to use this as my starting point of today's episode, which is tell me more about Seller App and what made Seller App one of the best software out there, because we know there are so many software solutions out there, but Seller App is constantly, increasing their positioning among the software solutions out there. And I want to understand what makes Seller App special. Yeah.
Right. So absolutely, I think first and foremost, when you mentioned tell us more about Sellerapp, I think Sellerapp is a leading data analytics platform. It's a very AI ML power driven e-commerce intelligence platform that helps sellers and retailers maximize their potential on the biggest global marketplace, which is Amazon. So that's first and foremost primarily what we do. The platform really empowers entrepreneurs across different regions. So you name it, right? US, UK, Canada, Australia, India, Germany, France, Japan, Southeast Asia, Middle East as well. So we're catering to all these different marketplaces. We're currently working with about 21,000 plus active users.
Wow.
across the globe. So, of course, it is, apart from that, we've also been a part of the advanced Amazon Partner Network. So, that is, an important, like a
Yeah.
feather in my cap.
Congrats.
One,
Yeah.
thank you so much. And so, we're designed basically to holistically grow your business to the highest caliber with, of course, the next gen advanced tools, helping business to drive profitability in a very simple SaaS interface, SaaS platform, if you may. And it will equip sellers of all genres, whether you're at a beginner level or at an intermediate, advanced power seller level, to really provide you with PPC tools like automation, day parting, bulk operations, product analysis, all of those things. So
Everything.
whatever points that you may have, at whichever level, as I said, we cater to all of those pain points. So it's a more like an all-encompassing platform.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen all the solutions you guys provide, and definitely go from A to Z, everything that you need, and
End
that's
to end,
amazing.
yes.
Yeah. And now, let's talk about what are some of the main things you would say are different between Seller App and other software solutions out there? What are some of the highlights you can bring to the table? Because I bet you get these questions a lot. What is different from Seller App compared to X software solution out there? So what is usually your answer to that, and how you highlight it? Yeah.
Sure, I would have three, 4 points, but let's start with top three at least. I think the first one I would say would be that we don't provide any raw, unprocessed data. We provide you with actionable insights. I mean, data is freely available,
Mm,
at multitude of places. It's very, very available, and finding data is not really difficult. But how
yeah.
you present that in a more seamless, streamlined, more consumable,
Important.
comprehensible manner, I think that's extremely important. So,
Hmm.
that's how we present data and, give you the right recommendations, actionable insights to really make decisions out of that. So, that is one. Number two, I would say automation. Automation is one of our latest and most popular features as well. It can really automate all of your repetitive workflows, routine Amazon PPC tasks, and of course, which will lead to increase in your sales, profitability, reduction in ACOS, and so on, which I think cover more later. But using data-driven algorithms, our tool will really optimize those bids, harvest new keywords for you, also add negative search term, which will help you optimize your budget and better targeting as well. So better, it typically means like better ad position, again lower ACOS, really achieving your tacos and
Wow.
increase in sales volume along with higher return on spend. Number three, I would say we also have like a very human touch. So when I told you about the different services and product offerings that we have, one thing in that is also managed services, which means it's not just automation like a robot
Hmm.
doing the things with you. We actually have key account managers, growth consultants who are actually monitoring and looking into your account. It's not just about the software. We really combine all the encompassing platform with human intuition and expertise to actually give you the absolute best Amazon growth strategies and the experience for growing and acing your Amazon journey basically. Additionally, I would say that apart from these top three things, I would also say we also come up with a lot of in-depth reporting. So which means salability, customer availability report, revenue analysis, profit data analysis, SQs both at the search term level as well as the account level. We come up with that again that will help you generate a lot of data to
Mm.
make better decisions on your Amazon or product, brand awareness, growth, all of those kind of things. And then maximizing advertising effectiveness, I would say, by these insights and very, very easy to use campaign managers.
Yeah,
That's what I
very
would
nice, very nice. I think
say.
the latest one is super important. The reporting one, wow, I can tell you from
Absolutely.
having an agency is like reports can be so useful to understand specific data metrics and make decisions based on that. And as you said, there's so much data out there, but if you don't know how to present that to a person that within 1 minute you understand what is going on, I mean,
Yeah.
you can end up making costly mistakes in your PPC, in your inventory, so many things that then is a
You have
downward
to
spiral.
constantly monitor and adjust accordingly also, Vincenzo. You can't just set it, forget it kind of thing. You always
Mm.
have to, even through that reports, you also have to constantly monitor your entire business progress and process as well. So yeah.
Good, good. Now, I mean, we already have discussed in the high level some of the basically features that Seller app has. But I would like to highlight what are some of the main, you would say, tools that you guys offer. I mean, we already touched in terms of the reporting side of things, in terms of data analysis, keyword insight. But can you give us an overview of what are some of the main tools right now a Seller app has to offer? So when somebody's listening to this or watching, can understand what are some of the tools they can get as soon as they sign up with Seller app. Yeah.
Sure. So first and foremost, all the primary features that you can think of, right? Starting from keyword research, product
Mhm.
sourcing, product research, product intelligence, of course, automation, bulk operations, reporting, monitoring, data warehousing. This comes much later, but from the most basic to the most advanced, we cover it all, right?
Awesome.
And I think in simple words, Sellerapp really connects all those different dots of Amazon business, like marketing, sales, and operations, in a single platform that really ensures your growth and success. And in the e-commerce world, which I said earlier is very complex, constantly revolving and evolving, with multiple platforms, multiple sales channels, and more competition than ever. I think Sellerapp's powerful data platform really assists sellers by really unlocking the full value of their data assets. We rigorously analyze data at each and every phase and phrase, and really extract, slice and dice the data for you, really come out with
Love
those
it.
meaningful results that are really very pertinent to your digital advertising on a global scale, I would say, and really boosting your business in the global e-commerce space.
Very
So
nice.
that's in
Love it.
short.
Yeah, amazing, amazing explanation. I love it. I love it.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you. Thank you for that. And now, I bet that you guys can see in the back end what are some of the tools that people use the most, and also
Mhm.
from personal feedback, people reaching out and say, "Oh, this tool is amazing." You keep hearing this tool, this tool, this tool. So, which one would you say right now within the arsenal that Seller app has to offer? Would you say is the most popular tool you have seen people taking advantage from? Yeah.
I would say, without batting an eyelid, automation.
Okay.
We take pride in data, and we also take pride in this feature of ours, which is automation, because it's one of our most popular features. I think through this feature, whether it has been used by people on their own, like do it yourself, or whether it's on the managed side of things, it has really striked out and really created that difference for our clients and customers. And we have like a full blueprint. We have a set of predefined automation blueprints that you can really edit and modify according to your ad goals, your campaign goals. Create automation blueprints from like rules from blank, and the ability to add and take actions on the product level, category level, as well as the keyword level. And that's not all. Within automation, I think there's so many other features like product targeting. There's day parting,
Mhm.
which again, they just kind of enhance and emphasize on the
Yeah.
feature so much more, because targeting allows you to set your Amazon ads to really appear on other people's ASIN pages, and even like your category search results. It allows refined targeting options to display your product alongside other product ASINs, brands, categories, with refinements in the price, brand, and of course ratings. Now, again, what this typically does, it really gives you a granular control to the marketers and sellers over their PPC campaigns. And they can also, like, I think day parting feature will also help them optimize their budget, will help you not burn a hole in your pocket,
Yeah.
because it will really help you target better. And especially, this is something new that we have introduced. It will help you display your ads with utmost precision at the times that users are the most active. So you're not just wasting your, ad budget, and during the times when people are not even watching your listing and so on. So it really is the best bet for your economical, efficient, optimized use of your advertising budget.
That's great.
And
And
I
I
think, go ahead.
yes. Yes, I just wanted to add that the nice thing I have seen around your automatization, specifically the PPC that you were highlighting, is that sometimes people is scared about automatization because they feel they don't have full control about what the AI may do in the
Hmm.
back end. But I have seen within your platform that actually you decide what the AI does. You put the rules, you put the performance you want to achieve. You can basically control every single action that the AI does. So
Sure.
it's like having a VA 24/7 doing what you want them to do,
Yes.
but
Has,
at the same time
has
they
to
don't.
explain it, yes.
Yeah, they don't become crazy because you put the boundaries. You see, that's what I love about this. So yeah.
Absolutely. I think everything that Seller Central lacks in, Sellerapp kind of makes up for it. And you can seize every opportunity to scale your advertising revenue with that. So, I mean, I think that kind of makes it stand out.
Awesome. And this automatization tool, would you say right now is mainly around the PPC side of things, or there are other things right now that we sell up you can automate as well?
So primarily, yes, your campaigns and PPC
Okay.
optimization. So that's primarily what it is. But you can
Awesome.
have like customizable rules on it, your bidding
Yeah,
strategy.
I have
Yeah.
seen that. Good. Now, let's talk about another tool I would like to cover, which I think it would be very interesting, is the product
What
intelligence
you're
ones.
gonna say.
Yeah, the product intelligence one. So the reason why I want to cover this one very quickly is because I mean, we know a lot of people is also in the getting started side of things. They want to analyze a product, they want to research a product, and they want to use this to keep adding a product to the Amazon basically arsenal. So I would like to quickly, if you can give us an overview about this tool, because a lot of people usually are looking for this getting started tool, like finding the best products for them to sell. So can you give us an overview of how the tool works, and some of the key things around the tool, if possible?
Sure, absolutely. So I think obviously Amazon product research is all about analyzing the current market trends to choose the winning product item, something that really can generate high sales. So typically that's what we have come up with. And I know you mentioned our opportunity score, and I'm glad you did because that is one of our stellar features. And it's actually our own inbuilt feature that Sellerapp has come up with. It really helps you to find the ideal product for your Amazon business and really zero in, even if you're at a beginner level, Vincent, or where you're not even sure of what you want to even get
Mm,
started on, or where you want to start selling, the product, which product you want to source, then that really helps you look out for the product or idea in mind that you would have for selling that particular product. Now, I think. We've added a great metric called a product innovation scope index also, which I will explain later further to the opportunity score. But what typically opportunity score really does, it really compares the products against category benchmarks, which will help you understand the product performance and really get a big picture of its desirability and sellability, discoverability, and so on. And that's what we're typically trying to do, that your product, that whatever you're wanting to sell, is more discoverable and desirable. So I think some of the key metrics of that feature would be demand. You only want to analyze some key metrics, and demand will be like whether there's even a demand for the product. It will analyze whether people are even searching or buying this product.
mm-hmm.
Number one. Number two would be revenue potential. I would say this metric really answers all, is very self-explanatory and really answers all those important questions. What is the revenue potential of the product? Are you even going to be like profitable choosing this product category, right?
Yes.
That is one. Then of course competition, it shows you the amount of competition you will face, whether it is in a basic general category or a specific product, or it's in one of the niches. So you would know what kind of competition you have and what you're going to face. Also, number four, I would say, would be overhead costs. And when you're actually talking about profitability, you want to make sure that you want to know and you're fully aware and cognizant about what the costs look like, so you know how much you want to price your product, and of course what is the potential, and how much you can make on that particular product, so what your profit margins would be like. And considering you're going to make a lot of investments, so that you definitely want to make profits, right? So profit
Yeah.
margin again would be a very, very important aspect in deciding what that product will give you. And then, as I mentioned earlier, the PIS index, which is called the Product Innovation Scope Index, it really examines whether that product has a scope of improvement or innovation to make yourself stand out.
Yeah.
So that
And
is something that we
wow,
cover. And these
a
are the
lot of
metrics
things.
we
A
cover
lot.
in
And I think
I'm
another thing I would
sorry,
like to add.
I think there was some lag, and sorry about that. We got cut off.
No, that's fine. And another thing I would like to add as well, which I think is super important, and this tool offers that, is that you can track your competitors and you can track what they're doing.
Absolutely.
And I
Yeah.
love that because when you're getting to launch a product, sometimes you can be smart and say, okay, I'm gonna track this product for 1 month, see what they're doing, what strategies they're doing, how they're performing, and based on that, you can decide if that can be a long-term good product or not, and try to adapt some of the weaknesses they're doing and make it better in yours. So that's
It's
very
very
important.
important. I mean, you can even look at what it also allows you to do is also look at some of the keywords that they're using in their
Mm-hmm.
listing copy, and maybe you're not using those things. So that would give you an idea of what is helping them, reach the top of those Amazon search pages. Maybe you can inculcate or imbibe some of those things in your listings as well. I'm not saying. I mean, there are people, of course, they're doing an exact copy or doing like a broad match or a phrase match or so on. But I mean, that it also gives you an idea of what people are looking for, what are those typical search terms they're looking for, and how they're finding that particular product based off that.
Awesome. Now, we covered the pro research, we covered PPC, but I think the most important thing, and this goes hand by hand with the PPC. I mean, you can have the best PPC strategy out there, but if you don't have a fully optimized listing, we know that is not going to perform because your conversions are going to go down. You're not going to index for certain keywords. That means your PPC is not going to perform.
Yeah.
And this brings me to my question: is we all know how important listing optimization is, and I bet you guys have a listing optimization solution for that. So, and I saw you guys have some AI involved in that, so that's very interesting. So, can you tell me a little bit of how that listing optimization tool works and what are some of the features as well? Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Sellerapp's listing quality is your answer. I mean, we have a tool called listing quality, and so what it typically does, of course, it helps you create high converting powerful listings, which gives you better visibility, that wins your top ranks on the Amazon search pages with our powerful listing optimization tool suite. Now this ML AI powered tool really analyzes all your product listings against the best practices to provide recommendations aimed towards high visibility and conversions. Now it could be based on your title, bullet points, A plus content. It will, highlight green and red. It will tell you, okay, your title is not good. So you know that you want to change
Mm,
the title. You know that maybe a particular keyword is missing. So you want to, make your listing copy better or make it more descriptive, make it against your A9 algorithms, have more A plus content on it, it will really gauge your listings visibility in an organic search. It will analyze, identify, really bridge the gaps in your SEO strategy, because just like Google, Amazon is also a marketplace for SEO, right? So you want
mm,
your, whenever people are searching for you, want to be shown on the top pages. So it
yeah.
will also verify the organic search rank of all those major product keywords. Now, it will also give you recommendations based on your proven listing practices. So you will get detailed recommendations to improve every metric that is lagging behind, which I just spoke about, whether it's in your title or description or listings and so on.
Okay.
And according to the A9 algorithm, because again, A9 algorithm is constantly
Mm,
changing. So
yeah,
you
for
want
sure.
to be abreast of that, and you want to make sure that your listings and your keywords are indexed for that listing as well. And what it will also do is convert those clicks to sales with the on-page analysis. So you will have a
Mm.
deep dive into your product title, bullet points, description, ratings, reviews, feedbacks, to identify the really, the key areas for improvement with your AI backed analysis. So that's what it
Wow,
typically.
everything, nothing missing. Love that, love that. So yeah, I think to be honest, I mean, we have covered
We've covered it
your
all, the full
yes
suite.
everything. Yeah, I think you guys offer everything, and yeah, I mean, it's amazing what you guys have achieved with some of these tools. So many features that are unique in some of these areas, and I think I would like to use this to give you my last question, which is there actually something that we didn't cover today? Because I know we covered your main tools and what Seller App can offer to Amazon sellers, but is there something you say? Actually, this tool, I want to also mention this because I feel if Amazon sellers use this, they can definitely go to the next level. Is there something out there
And
that
I
you want
think
to
I
mention?
talked about the PIS when I covered the listing quality. So that was one that, I wanted to cover in the end, which was the product innovation scope. But I covered that in the listing quality. So I think we're pretty much,
Wow,
everything. We've taken a
everything.
deep dive, and very superficially, yes, we've pretty
Love
much
it.
done everything.
Great. So now let's talk about how people can jump into Seller App. I mean, is there anything that you want to share with us in terms of how people? I can see you guys offer a demo, so can you give us a little bit of how this work and how
Absolutely.
people
So
can get
we
started?
also have like a freemium model, Vincenzo, which I don't know if people are aware, but I know we did make a lot of noise about that. But most of our primary, in fact, all of our primary features are available for free if you want to
Wow.
try out our platform. So there is a freemium model, but of
Wow.
course, you want to have more. Let's say it's limited to
Yeah,
10
for sure.
keys per day. But if you want to have more and more, once you explore that platform, you like it. Of course, there's a subscription plan. But what I can offer is the pro plan for free for a month for all the
Wow.
users, or
Thank you.
people you can just put like Ecomcy, and then we can offer that for free. And if there's any questions pertaining to Sellerapp's platform, or you want to learn to use it, you want to schedule a demo, you just go to, like, you can write to us at support@sellerapp.com, or you can just sign up, and then you can also schedule a demo on our website main page homepage.
Thank you very much for that, Priyanka. Appreciate it. I'm gonna make sure to put that
So,
on the description below. And that's everything. I appreciate you being here. You share so much knowledge with us, and I'm sure Seller App is just getting started. So many things are coming. I know for
yeah,
sure. And congrats with all
we're
the
here
things you
to
guys have
really
achieved.
help. We're here to help and maximize, and one of our missions is also to enable like 1 million sellers with
Wow,
data. So that's what we're here
you're
to
gonna
do.
get there. You're gonna get
Thank you so much.
there.
Thank you
So it's
so
a
much.
pleasure. Okay, see you in the next one. Thank you for
Thank you
your
so
time.
much. It was great being here, Vincenzo. Thank you for hosting me.
Bye. Take care.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.